Okay, today I've got a really deep theological question for you. Here it is. What makes God upset? The Proverbs we're going to look at, and we're going to look at several of them today, are a highlight of what really makes God upset. Now, to understand these Proverbs, we really have to talk about the context of the entire book of Proverbs. I hope you're enjoying all these different refuels on Proverbs. I hope you're actually sending them to friends and family members because they're very, very healthy. But there's three general types of Proverbs, and this is important to understand the ones we're going to read today. The first type of proverb, I just call it discourse. This is the beginning of the book of Proverbs, for instance, and it's Solomon. His audience is a young man, or maybe even his own son, or a pupil, or a student, and he's just talking about a topic, and it's kind of long form. You see that in chapter 1, you see that in chapter 2, you see that in most of chapter 3. Then the second one, these are the ones that we're most familiar with, is what I call the soundbite Proverbs. They will often repeat an idea or compare and contrast an idea, and they have in these pithy little sound bites. Then the third one, and these are really fun, it's the lists. Okay, so Hebrew has this literary form, and the literary form will do this. It'll go, here's 5 things, and they'll go boom, 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 and the last one is a summary statement. The last one is the point. It's the reveal, okay? So when you read these lists, really pay attention to the last one, and that couldn't be more important in chapter 6, verse 16. Here's the list. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. Haughty eyes, that's pride. A lying tongue, that's manipulation. Hands that shed innocent blood, that's violence and murder. A heart that devises wicked schemes. This is fraud or usury or being a scam artist. Feet that are quick to rush into evil. This is a lack of character. A false witness who pours out lies. Lying that accuses others. Not just lying, it's lying that gets other people in trouble. Think a courtroom where you get on the stand and you give false testimony against someone. And then here's the last one. Now watch this. A person who stirs up conflict in the community. Did you feel the punch there? Did you feel the punch there? He's being dramatically very, very smart here. He says, pride, manipulation, murder, fraud, lack of character, lying in court, and drama. See, I don't know a lot of murderers. I don't know a lot of people that commit fraud. I don't know a lot of people that manipulate and have scams. But I do know a lot of people that stir up drama. And oftentimes we think stirring up a little drama is a lesser sin. The point of this whole proverb is, if you want to be a wise person, you don't stir up drama. The point is not that there are some sins that God hates especially more than other sins. God hates all sin. He's saying if you want to be a person of wisdom in the context, you'll realize that drama is just as bad as murder and fraud and manipulative lying. So that next time you're tempted to share a little bit of gossip, that next time you're going to just off the hand slander someone, that next time you're going to actually point out someone's faults instead of focusing on the positive, and you're going to compare someone else to someone, or some other church to someone, or some other business to someone, and you're going to do it in a negative way that puts them down and lifts you up, just realize you're upsetting God. And the drama can be very, very painful to the unity of friends and families and loved ones and churches. And it can be very, very harmful to the individual. In fact, slander is it's kind of like murdering someone's potential in the future. It's taking their credibility down in the eyes of others. Now, of course, murder and lying and God and all this are very, very serious. We don't diminish them. We've just got to see that when we actually think that drama is just innocent little talking and gossiping, it actually is very, very painful.